Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? I'm SanguineRuby, and I'm doing a little bit of a short video today because, frankly, I don't want to do any editing. And that's called transparency, which conveniently enough is the topic of today's video. I just wanted to talk about some of my opinions. So today I want to talk about transparency of Saber games with the Evil Dead and how I feel like they could do better. So Dead by Daylight, and I know I know a lot of Evil Dead players really hate whenever you compare the game or the developers to behavior Dead by Daylight or anything. But listen, we gotta make this comparison. This game is trying to beat Dead by Daylight. We gotta make the comparison. So anyway, Behavior made a lot of mistakes in the beginning because they're the first ones. I mean, they're the only ones who made like a competitive asymmetrical horror game at the time, and now they have come a full circle. I gotta say, they're doing pretty good now. Their game still is ass, and their community is still ass, but the developers themselves are actually doing pretty good.
I think we did a pretty good job so far.
They made a lot of mistakes, like back in the day. I don't know if you guys have been playing DBD this long. I was there back in the day. PlayStation and Xbox users, they used to get DLC 2 weeks. Oh my god, that tracking is so fucking bad. They used to get the game 2 weeks after PC players did. And they used to have a lot of cosmetics that were exclusive. They used to have a lot of stuff that really excluded a lot of players from things. So they changed the game to be crossplay, and they started releasing updates at the same time because they would verify their files in advance so that they could post the DLCs and stuff at the same time. And this was a very good idea, and it really helped the game, and they did really good. And they've also learned to be more transparent now, which is really good for them because you know what's happening. You know that in 3 months from now, because the Dredge just came out, we are gonna get a DLC, and this time they're actually being super transparent in the fact that we know what the DLC is that is coming out in 3 months. We don't know that with Evil Dead. We kind of do. I mean, we know that Castle Candor is coming out, but I assume that the only reason we know Castle Candor is coming out is because it was meant to ship with the game. But they were doing some bug fixes or some balance patches or something with the map, and they couldn't launch it right away. That's why I'm assuming we already know about Castle Candor. I don't think we know about it because they actually wanted to tell us about the next coming DLC. But we've learned most of the information we've got from leaks, so we don't even know if this stuff is real. And Bruce Campbell himself has... I'm sorry, my tracking is pretty rough here. Bruce Campbell himself has told us that Ted Raimi is coming into the game as Chet. That's all we know. We don't know shit else. Like, we don't know if the devs know about the blue hunting rifle, or Kelly being fucking broken as shit right now. We don't know if they're gonna even attempt to work on early game possession builds. We don't know if they are gonna nerf hunters because they're fucking OP as shit. We don't know what changes are coming. We don't know what the devs are even looking at. We don't have any access to the stats. We don't have anything. And I think that's ridiculous. Like, like, Behavior learned all of these issues and have slowly gotten better at doing these kinds of things. And it seems like it seems like the Evil Dead devs are kind of they're making the same mistakes over again, and I find that weird because it seems like they should have learned from the mistakes. Like, their dev stream was not very informative. It was just gameplay. Like, dude, I can just play the game, or people can watch my stream, which is on YouTube. You should check it out. Subscribe to the channel, hit notifications, all of that stuff. But I mean, they could come to my channel and see that, which they should. That would be sick. Or they could just play the game themselves like that. I don't know why the first dev stream had zero information. And it felt a little bit insulting that they made up their own questions so that they wouldn't have to be transparent about the game. Like they were asking, or they were answering questions that nobody asked because they didn't want to answer questions about the actual game. Like, if they didn't want to be transparent, they shouldn't have done a Q&A. You know what I'm saying? It's just rough. I don't want to sound like I'm, like, mad or tilted or anything. I just want to be critical of the devs and make sure that they that they learn something, because it's not bad to be transparent. It's a good thing to be transparent with the game. You don't have to tell us everything. You don't have to tell us what's coming out. You don't have to tell us every single little thing, but let us know what is coming in patches. Let us know what you're looking at. Let us know what balances you think need balancing, so that we know what you're even attempting to change. And please, for the love of God, don't put out a tweet going, "Oh, we're gonna do another patch coming in summer." There's 3 months in summer, like, and we're only halfway through the first one of them. Like, dude, come on, we need more information than that. Like, is it coming at the end of this month? Is it coming next month? Is it coming in August? Like, when is it coming? We have no idea. And I get that they don't want to deadline themselves, and that makes sense that they don't want to deadline themselves. I don't think they should deadline themselves. But just give us a ballpark area. You don't have to say, oh, it's coming on June 75th. Just be like, it's coming, we're shooting for sometime in July. That way we have some kind of idea that you're going to put something out, and it is going to be around the middle of July or late July or something, so that we have something. Don't just be like, hey, summer, you know, the 3 months of time that is just completely non-descriptive? Yeah, there's gonna be something coming out then. Is it gonna be balances? Is it gonna be DLC? Who knows? Nobody knows. It's just, I'm sorry. I don't want to sound like tilted. I am putting some emphasis on my personality for the video, but I do want to be a little bit critical. I do want to make sure that the devs aren't like backing themselves into corners, because I don't want to see the game lose interest because they're not giving any information out. And I don't know. You gotta hold authority accountable. I'm a rock star. What do you expect? But yeah, that's all I had to say. It was super fun. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Those two have to go in tandem. You can't do one or the other. It's physically impossible. Very, very, very bad things will happen if you don't hit the notification bell along with the subscriber thing. Also, join the Discord. The Discord is sick. It's cool. And I think that's all the stuff I have to plug. But yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye!